Hi guys and welcome back to another Transfer Centre video by myself, Bateson87. If you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below, and use discount code Bateson to get a bit of a discount off. If you can try and hit over 6,000 likes, that'd be awesome. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So we've got a lot to talk about really, even though a lot of the transfers have been finalised over the past week, and a lot of big names already moving, so hopefully that continues throughout the summer. And if you guys didn't know, the EA have already released the new cards into FIFA, so you guys can get your hands on a Manchester United, Ibrahimovic and Gaetan at Atletico Madrid, as well as some of the new ones. So today we're going to be looking at all the transfers, rumours. Interesting one to start off with as well, with Lionel Messi, but we're going to be talking about something else. As regards to this, a lot of people are a little bit confused as to what is going on, so we'll explain it a little bit. And looking at some of the bigger transfer rumours and obviously completed transfers as well from the world of football. So, like I said, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not. And the first one we're looking at today is Lionel Messi. Yes, was given a 21-month prison sentence. That is how it was explained on numerous websites, and that was how the judge did give it. But in the Spanish law, if you're given a sentence of under 24 months, which is 2 years, it becomes a suspended sentence, and therefore Messi will not be seeing any prison time. So, a lot of people making funny jokes that he's going to prison, and a lot of memes of him and Ronaldo going around. But fortunately enough for Messi, he won't be going to prison, even though he has been fraudulently making a lot of money. And that's one of the reasons why these charges were brought against him. So lucky man, he wasn't given that extra 3 months, otherwise he would have been seeing jail time. And who knows, guys, this could be related in some way to the fact that he's no longer the face of FIFA 17. And you guys would have seen the new cover stars which were added into FIFA yesterday or the day before, so you guys can go and get voting on that one. So that's a brief talk over what's happening with Messi, guys. He's not leaving the game. He's not obviously going to be going to prison, so he's obviously going to be in FIFA 17. So that's to clear that one up. The next one we got is Bruno Perez as well, the really fast right back from the Serie A. You guys will know him if you picked him up in FIFA. And Manchester City are going after him quite heavily as well. They made an offer, he got rejected. They've even upped the offer even more, and they are waiting to see whether they can pull him into Manchester City. Obviously made a lot of signings trying to rival Manchester United, who are bringing in a lot of big names as well this summer transfer window. So it'll be interesting to see if this one does go through. We also have Kamil Glik as well, the Polish centre-back, 62 pace on FIFA 16 currently. He's actually signed for AS Monaco now as well, I think maybe transferring from the Serie A. So this is a confirmed transfer to Monaco. And apologies, guys, if EA have released some of these cards into the game later on, early on this morning. So I obviously upload these videos at 8 o'clock in the morning. EA may have put them into transfers and they may already be in the game, so it's worth looking for the confirmed transfers on FIFA. The next player we got, guys, is Benatia. Obviously with the signing of Hummels, Alaba playing left back, centre-back as well, it does leave the question as to what was going to happen to some of the centre-backs in the current Bayern Munich team, and it's looking like Benatia is very close to signing a deal with Juventus and taking him back to the Serie A. If you guys do remember, he did come from Roma and played a few seasons at Munich. It looks like he's on his return back to the Serie A. Juventus have got a very solid team, making a lot of massive signings as well, the likes of Pjanic, Alves experience, and Benatia would be another one of them. We also have Luan as well. Now, you guys may not know who this card is. All I see him as one of the best silver left wingers, Brazilians anyway. There's not many decent left wing Brazilian silvers, and he was one of them. Currently at Grêmio, Leicester City are looking to sign him, which is very interesting, because they've already pulled in one silver on Ultimate Team already. I think it was Alvarez or I can't remember the guy's name now. A silver Spanish silver centre-back, and it looks like there's going to be quite a decent influx of BPL silvers for next year, which is pretty good for people who do like playing with the silver and bronze cards. So Luan is heavily linked with a move to Leicester City. We also have Musa Sissoko as well. Newcastle fans hate him because of the way he performs them, doesn't perform that well. France, he plays alright for them. It looks like Liverpool are interested in him, maybe saving him from the embarrassment of playing for a championship team in Newcastle. That's in no way digs to Newcastle fans, it's just what happens when you get relegated out of the Premier League. But trying to hold on to your players, they're doing alright actually, making some big signings for a championship club, and obviously getting a lot of speculation and heavy transfer rumours as well, even though they are in championship. Usually that dies out and they don't really see much work done. We also have Pereira as well. Yet again linked with a move to Tottenham. Perfect link to Lamela for foot purposes, and obviously not widely used for Juventus, and it looks like he could be getting a lot more game time if he does transfer to Tottenham Hotspur. We also have Schmeichel as well. Now with Everton signing Stecklenburg from Southampton earlier on this week, obviously a link with Koeman. It's looking like Koeman's trying to bring in Schmeichel as that #1 keeper to replace Tim Howard, an experienced Premier League goalkeeper, obviously a league winner as well with the likes of Leicester City, and also the son of Peter Schmeichel, so a lot of experience, a person he can go to for questions, and obviously he's a very, very good keeper, as Kasper Schmeichel, and obviously with a bit of a better defence against him, even though Leicester City did perform hella well last year. Everton do have a lot of experience with the likes of Baines and Coleman as the two main defenders for them. So Kasper Schmeichel heavily linked with Everton. We also have Everton again, and Axel Witsel has obviously was rumoured to be linked with a move to Liverpool and one other team as well in the Premier League, and maybe a few teams in the Serie A. But Witsel is close to signing for Everton for a fee of 25.5 million pounds, which is alright for him, and obviously an experienced international footballer as well, so not a bad signing for Everton when that one does get completed. We also have Balotelli. Yeah, Liverpool fan. I keep mentioning it in most videos, guys. Balotelli didn't really do much for Liverpool. Didn't really do much for AC when he went back on loan to AC. Obviously, they didn't want to make it a permanent contract. He come back to Liverpool. Now, he come back and says he wants to win the Ballon d'Or with Liverpool. That's an absolutely ludicrous comment from a player who can't even hit a cow's ass with a banjo in the past couple of seasons. But it looks like he wants to rekindle his career and get it started back on track again. And he wants to do that at Sampdoria, or Sampdoria want to pull him there to kickstart his career again. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully it's only a temporary move if this is the case. Give him playing time at a club which is like middle of the Serie A, and get him back comfortable in his playing role, because you guys have seen the best of Balotelli. Got a little bit too cocky and his career just went like downhill, which is very frustrating to see from a player back in 2012 who was absolutely brilliant. We also have Arda Turan as well, widely speculated as well, with the likes of Dortmund losing a lot of players, bringing a lot of youth from around Europe as well, but they still do need that experience. With the likes of Mkhitaryan going to Manchester United, this one is fully confirmed now as well, guys, fully announced by Manchester United today. Arda Turan, who was seen to be on his way out of Barcelona because he didn't fit in well, looks like Borussia Dortmund want to try and pull him into the Bundesliga. Would be a nice signing, obviously a perfect link to Sahin for the foot people who do like these videos, and also a strong link to Calahoroglu as well, that free kick god, so not bad if this one did go through. We also have Robson Kanu. You guys remember him for the goal against Belgium, the one where he absolutely skinned 3 players with the Cruyff turn and put it into the back of net, progressing Wales through to the semi-finals of the Euros, which I'm currently watching now, guys, though they are in the semi-final against Portugal. But Kanu obviously is a player who is in form, doing alright at the Euros as well, not got a club currently, and it's looking like Steve Bruce of Hull City is wanting to have a chat with him when the Euros does finish and look to bring him back to a team, because currently he doesn't have a club. We also have another one as well, guys, which is Lacazette. I thought this one would have been quashed. I thought he was staying with them, but it looks like Arsenal, after obviously him failing to go to the likes of West Ham and other clubs in the Premier League, it's looking like Arsenal are looking for that other striker. French link to Arsene Wenger, done alright with the youth players as well, who do seem to go to Arsenal, so Lacazette could be making a decent choice by going to them. We'll have to wait and see how this one does pan out in the coming weeks. We have Cuadrado as well. Now, you guys will know he does have a Chelsea card on the game now, which was released a couple of days ago. This one is only there temporarily while we try and figure out things. We don't figure out things while they figure out things. So Chelsea have been in talks with Juventus for a very long time to make this a permanent transfer. Now, currently, he's under contract at Chelsea after his loan expired, but Juventus want to pull him there full time, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one. Hopefully, it happens because it adds value to him in the Serie A as well. So Manchester United back it again with these French players in Ligue 1, a lot of Ligue 1 players, and it seems they are highly interested in a silver player, which I don't really know much about. You guys probably don't either, but a player called Bakayoko, a CDM in the French League for Monaco, a very young one at that, and United want to bring him in. I think they're currently scouting him and talking with AS Monaco to try and bring him into the Premier League. We then have Luis Nani as well. This one is a confirmed transfer, guys. He has signed for Valencia. By the time the video's gone live, he could have got a card at Valencia already, so you may have already seen this one, but this one's a fully confirmed transfer, as we did bring it back about a week ago now, of him signing with them. We have Wijnaldum as well, obviously at Newcastle. Spurs want to bring him in. He was highly linked to a move to the Serie A with the likes of Roma, but it looks like Tottenham are going for him now as well. The next one, another confirmed transfer, guys, Ever Banega. Not a bad little cam on the game, actually, has signed for Inter Milan. You guys know Palacio and other Argentinians in the Inter team. For FUT purposes, Benega's going to be getting a lot of perfect links, so a solid little player there. We also have Mkhitaryan. Don't need to look too much into this one, guys. We did cover it the other day when Dortmund announced it, but it is fully confirmed now. Pictures of him and Mourinho in the new kit, and this one's fully done. So you'll no doubt see not this card, but a non-informed card of Mkhitaryan in the coming days. And they're doing a good job actually of pulling the cards in pretty fast, which is very rare of them actually compared to the last couple of years. Next one we got, guys, is a player called Mario Rui. This one's a new one within the hour actually. Rui has arrived in Roma and signed for AS Roma, a Portuguese left back. Could be upgraded next FIFA. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So this one's a confirmed transfer as well. We also have Robin van Persie. This guy's been heavily linked with a lot of teams. Everton, West Ham, and now Middlesbrough are very interested in bringing him back from Fenerbahce all the way to the Premier League. So hopefully this one does happen, even though there is currently a Dutch player who has signed and he's in the game for Fenerbahce now, which is Van der Wiel as well. He's completed his move to Fenerbahce, which I don't think I covered in any of the transfer videos, but Van Persie is looking on his way to back to the Premier League, so it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. Bonucci. Manchester City put a high bid of close to 40 million in for him, which was instantly rejected by Juventus. So who knows if Manchester City are going to pursue this one in the coming days to weeks. Bonucci, solid player in the game. I wouldn't like to see him go to Manchester City because I'm a Liverpool fan and Manchester City are looking too good and same Manchester United. But for FUT purposes, Bonucci would be absolutely brilliant. He stayed at Juventus because of all the hyperlinks he can get there. And the final player of today, guys, is a confirmed transfer to Atletico Madrid. It is a team of the season who I didn't know much about. I don't even know which club he's come from, but it is Diogo Jota, a decent high-paced left winger, has signed for Atletico Madrid. So this one is one to keep an eye out for the future. Obviously, he's going to get a silver card in the coming days as well. So an interesting roundup of transfer cards, guys. Nice rundown. We'll be back over the weekend as well, looking at some more. But the talking points I want to talk to you guys today about are Van Persie. I want you guys to discuss Van Persie. We've talked about Lacazette enough. Do you think Valencia can ignite his career at Valencia? That'd be an interesting one. And obviously Bonucci, what do you think about Bonucci? He's only on the bench. Let me know your thoughts on Messi getting away with jail time as well. I'm curious about that one, even though it's not really a transfer video. And Benatia to Juventus anymore. Schmeichel to Everton as well. They're the last ones I'm going to put in. And maybe Balotelli, actually. I'm curious. There's actually a lot I'm actually curious about your thoughts on. So get commenting down below, guys. You know I read the comments and stuff. Don't reply that much, but I do read them, as you guys do know. And if you do want to tweet me any confirmed transfers you see on Twitter or any social media, feel free, guys. It's at Bateson87, and more than likely, if you do tweet me, a few of them will make it into the video. So, guys, leave a like rating. Try and smash over 6,000 likes. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we'll be back another day with another video for you guys to enjoy.